Hello, and welcome to the 69th edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and in so many ways, I am excited to talk to you about today's beer. First of all, I'd like to say to everybody, happy first day of spring. It is March 20th, and it is also the International Day of Happiness, declared by the UN, and it's my birthday. So what are we gonna do for my birthday? We're gonna drink beer. So let's start off with this beer right here in this nice fancy bag we have here. It is from Ommegang Brewery in Cooperstown, New York. And I'm gonna go ahead and unveil it now. This is the My Watch Has Ended, which is an American brown ale. So this is a beer we're gonna be trying out today from Ommegang Brewery, which is a great brewery, makes a lot of really great Belgian style beers. Now this brewery is actually now owned and it was kind of founded by owners of Duvel Brewery, which is why I have this beautiful Duvel glass here to drink my beer out of. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this. Ooh, whoa. Now this beer clocks in at 8% alcohol by volume, so it's nothing to mess around with. It scores an 87 out of 100, and it is one of the Game of Thrones series of beers. Actually, the last one. So this was the final of the Game of Thrones series. And for those of you who have been enjoying these Game of Thrones beers, I've had some really spectacular ones. So if you can still find them, which you probably can't, check it out. This was the last and final one, which is an American brown ale. That's made with maple. So it's brewed with maple in the brown ale. So you're going to get for the brown ale, you're going to get like the caramely, toffee kind of flavor with a little bit of maple syrup. I think from what I understand, it's going to be a little bit light on the maple syrup, which is good because you don't want to overpower your beer with the maple syrup. So I'm going to go ahead and smell it. Ooh, you get a nice smell in there. I smell the malty, a little caramel, maybe some toffee, but I don't really smell the maple syrup. Maybe real light. Okay, so this should be interesting. So let's go ahead and try it. That's good. It's a great brown ale, but you do get that maple syrup. It adds a certain sweetness to it. Doesn't overpower the beer, so you're still getting the flavor of like the caramel and the a little bit of chocolate and maybe some toffee. But it's not overpowered by the maple syrup, which is the problem. Some beers put too much maple syrup in there, but I think they did a nice job of balancing this with the brown ale. So it's really, it's quite nice. Now. This brewery, Ommegang, and I'm really going to enjoy drinking all this beer, but this brewery opened up in 1997 in Cooperstown. So it's been around for quite a while. And like I said, their specialty has always been the Belgian style of beers, but they have really expanded their game on different kinds of beers, especially like you go through the Game of Thrones series. They did all kinds of different kinds of styles of beer, so it was really interesting to see. But most of what you'll see out there from Ommegang, one of my favorites is the Three Philosophers. Great Belgian strong ale with I don't remember if it's 2 or 3% cherry lambic. So it's a Belgian strong ale with a little bit of cherry lambic in it, so it takes like the edge off of it, so it doesn't taste near as boozy as it is. Really unique beer. But anyway, let's focus on this beer, or let's focus on the brewery. So like I said, this is now owned by Duvel Brewery out of Belgium. But the thing that, when I was researching this, the thing that excited me the most about this is every year at the brewery up in Cooperstown, they do a festival either in July or August, okay, where they have a Belgian beer festival where they have 7 hours of unlimited Belgian beer sampling with over 200 Belgian breweries. So, oh my goodness, I think that'd be a slice of heaven. I don't think even I could make it 7 hours, but I'd like to try. Now the festival also includes bonfires, food, music, the whole thing. So I bet you this would be a fantastic thing. So if any of you are looking for any last minute gift ideas for me, make sure you check into this festival and send me there, because I think that would be right up my alley. 7 hours of Belgian beer drinking. I would find a way to pace myself and make it work. So if you've enjoyed this, make sure you tell your friends, make sure they tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends. Also, exciting news. The Beer Issues store will be open very soon, where you'll be able to get all of your beer issue paraphernalia, from hats to shirts to, you name it. You'll be able to order it directly online, and that's going to be coming out very soon. My master technician of web everything is taking care of that, and it should be ready very soon, okay? And as my wife likes to say, I do have beer issues.